So today we're going to be learning about the 5 types of women to avoid at all costs in 2026. We're going to be discussing a video by the main man, Trell The Trainer. If you're not already tapped in with Trell The Trainer, I'm telling you now, tap in. He's a G. But let's go ahead and dive in and see what he's saying. There's some good perspectives in here. Let's discuss.
Here's part 2 of the type of women we absolutely not dating this year. Coming in at number 1, we're absolutely not dating women who we cannot have deep or intellectual conversations with. Small talk.
That's a fact.
Talk is cool. It's time and place for small talk.
You see, sometimes, yeah, there's a lot of women who, and this goes for men as well, but obviously I'm speaking about this given the context of the video, yeah? But there's a lot of women who can be a pretty face, but when you go to actually have an intellectual conversation with them, the vibes aren't vibing. The vibes aren't vibing. Yeah, nah.
But if we cannot have deep conversations to connect, this shit ain't gonna never work. Yeah, you look good. In this day and age, that ain't...
Because you know what it is as well, yeah? The way I see it, you want to be, or at least for me, right? I want to be with someone who we can just be in a room, or we can just me and her just talking, and we can just talk for hours on end. Intellectual discussions, vibes discussions, whatever, but we can just talk, and that's how much we're able to click, and that's how connected we are. That's the vibe. That's the vibe.
Enough. I need to be stimulated.
And if you just have a pretty face and you just look cute and all that kind of stuff, and you have a lot of surface level mentalities, that is not going to even stimulate my brain. It's not even going to stimulate my brain for real.
Mentally. Or every time we try to have a deep conversation,
if they're getting defensive as well, not the vibe. If it's just too much defensiveness all the time, if you try to have an intellectual conversation, maybe you don't disagree with something, and it's always trying to make it as if it's an argument or something. That's not the vibe.
think that it's some sort of a disagreement or argument.
Yeah, literally that.
This shit ain't gonna work. We're not dating those this year, fella. We're absolutely not dating this year women who do not work out and take care of their health. I'm not saying that you gotta be a gym rat, but baby, why are you not in the gym? I'm confused.
You see this one right here, yo? This is, listen. There was a relationship that I was in, and this relationship, it kind of helps to remind me and help me, I guess, really see that this is something that is very important to me. Like, you gotta be working out, because if not, it's just not the vibe. We're not just gonna be on the same type of frequency in a lot of ways. Yeah, we're not gonna be on the same type of frequency in a lot of ways. So in this situation, I was with a lady amazing lady, lovely lady, but she wasn't working out initially when we started dating and all this kind of stuff, right? And she was always, the thing is, she was saying that she was going to work out, right? But the follow through was just never there, and it got to the point where that, amongst other things, it was like, you know what? Yeah, no, and it kind of helped me see, you know what? Like, I'm not even trying to get into a relationship with someone who's even saying that they're going to work out, because anyone can say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be working out. You gotta be active, for real, because health is wealth.
What's more important than your health? You don't care about your health. How the fuck you gonna care about my health? What about when I get sick and shit? Why would I think you gonna care about mine? Hold on now. You can't be expecting a woman to be in the gym if you ain't in the gym.
Valid. I like that. Because you know what it is, yeah? A lot of these videos where it's like guys talking about women, this and that. Now, there's not really any self-accountability. It's like, oh, the women should do this. And I see it as well from women speaking about guys. It's like, guys should be doing this, or women should be doing this. But then it's like, okay, but what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Are you actually meeting the standard of what's required for someone to actually be that person and wanting to be in your life? Because again, if as a man you're not working out, like it doesn't even make sense. How can you be saying you want a lady who's working out when you're not even working out yourself? Doesn't make sense. Me personally, I just came back from kickboxing like a couple of hours ago, so we outside. Hit. Oh, my gym session yesterday was vibes. I can't lie, it was a quick one. I ended up linking up with one of my guys, catching up with him, his girl, his dad, and then it was like by the time I went to the gym, there wasn't that much time. But I was like, calm, I'm not going to allow that to, like, as in the gym was about to close, I'm not going to allow that to hold me back, though. I literally I beat what I did on the previous session on everything. And it was good. It was a good, intense workout for real. Just circuit type shit. Squats, bench, pull-ups, serious.
I like gym dates. I like going to the gym with my...
That's a mood as well. Yo, do you know how... It's like so many times, yeah, even with the lady that I was talking about, right, just then, it's like, I'd be thinking, yo, like, let's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be good for us to be able to go to the gym together and all this kind of stuff, but I wasn't really seeing the vision for real.
My partner, go and get solace and shit out there. That's romantic to me. That's quality time to me. That's like my love language.
Yeah, I'm with that. I can't lie, I'm with you on that, bro.
And if you can't pop a squat, shit ain't gonna work. I'm gonna be honest. You're not dating women who don't got their own bread.
I can't even talk too much about the squats thing right now. I don't know why I keep doing that with my camera, but yeah. I can't even talk too much about the squats thing right now because my squats are meaty, man. But we're working on them. I hit 70 kilograms, 5 reps yesterday. The time before that, I hit 70 kilograms, 4 reps. So we building. On the way. Stay tuned.
We don't got their own crib. We do not look and value women for their money. You not having any money or being broke, it just means to me that you're irresponsible.
I'm not even going to talk too much about this one right here, right now. But listen, bro's spitting, man.
Figure out why you don't got a savings or an investment account. What's up with that? You don't value your money. Why would I assume you're going to value my shit? You got your own money, I got mine, but we spend mine. I'm okay with that. We can use your share for backup. Let's say shit get rough because shit happens sometimes. I'm putting this back on this list. We're not dating women who don't like us back. We're not doing that. If you've cleared...
Yeah, valid. You see me, I'm like, if the interest isn't there, I'm going to quickly remove myself. It's like, I will pursue a lady who, it's like, cool. Let's say, for example, cool. The example I've already broken down, right? The lady that I'm actively pursuing now, who we're not necessarily speaking right now, right? If you guys know, then you know the situation. If you've been keeping up with my videos and stuff, right? Like with her, she's someone who I believe has interested me, right? Now, it's a bit of a complex situation now because it's like, okay, there's these things that she needs to work on and all these different types of things, like herself that she wants to do before getting in a relationship and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, it's a challenging one because it's about letting the time pass to see when she is in the right headspace, is that interest going to be there in me still type thing? Or was it more so emotions when she was saying that she was interested in me and all that kind of stuff? We don't necessarily know for certain right now at this current point in time. But I'll tell you one thing, if that interest isn't there, as much as I see the potential with her, all of that kind of stuff, it's like, if that interest just completely drops off and it's like, she doesn't even respect my thing anymore for whatever reason, like she's just not seeing it, whatever, I'm not going to want to be with someone who doesn't value me. I even said this to her the other day. I was like, look, like, what is it? Is it actually that you just need time and you're trying to work through these things now? Or is it that you're not interested in me specifically? Because if that's the case, that's cool. I understand it. It's fine. But just let me know, because then I'm not going to obviously continue pursuing someone that is annoying on my camera. I'm not going to continue pursuing someone who doesn't value me in that way, right? So yeah, I fully agree. You can't be doing that. Now again, for her, she's still up there on my list. Like, even like everything he's speaking about so far is crazy. She ticks all of these boxes. So yeah, anyways, let me not even get on my feelings right now in this video. Let's continue.
Clearly show interest and done your part to pursue her, and she being weird, she not responding. Oh, I'm following your lead. Nah, you clipped. You clipped. What the fuck?
Valid as well. That all that petty stuff, man. Like, oh, well, you haven't replied to me. Like, come on, man.
One thing I had to learn.
And that's like, for example, one thing that even the other lady that I mentioned, she did well. She wouldn't come with that petty energy, at least while we're in the relationship. She wouldn't come with that petty energy. She would always, even if I've taken long to reply or whatever it is, because I'm locked in, she knows that I'm not doing a madness. She knows that I'm locked in, I'm focusing on my stuff. And I may reply to her and she's replying back immediately. She's not waiting no petty times just because I've taken long to reply. She's not coming with dead vibes. That's the type of vibe that I believe is important in a relationship, type thing. And if I don't see that, then for me, I can't lie, it's not a vibe. Like, do you know what it is with me? You may see from my videos, I'm very much a lover boy. Yeah, like I'm very much a lover boy. I'm very much like, I strive to be a gentleman and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, if I'm really feeling a lady, then I'm gonna show her and I'm gonna treat her right. I'm gonna treat her well, right? But then at the same time, I'm gonna do that again for a lady who I believe values me. But if again I realize, hold on, actually, this lady doesn't really value me as much as it seems, or actually there's not the respect, or some of these other things, for example, that he's mentioning, that it's like, okay, energy discarded. Because as much of a lover boy as I am, I still have the self-respect to be able to remove myself from a situation that isn't respectful, or that isn't, you know what I'm saying, where I'm not being valued. And I think that's important as a man. Like, you have to be able to, I think it's a balance, right? Like, you have to be able to have that self-respect for yourself and like know your value as a person, and have a high standard of what you even allow into your life. And that's what I have. But then at the same time, I also believe when you find someone that meets that standard, show them and try and do what you can to make that thing work. That's how I see it now. But anyways, let's continue.
Women, I'm gonna say this again, women respond to men that they like. That's it. It's not rocket science. If I got
valid as well,
keep texting.
And same for guys. Like, I think there are some slight exceptions, but at the same time, in a relationship perspective, if you guys are seeing each other and you're dating, then yeah, I'm fully with it.
You first, you don't like me, and that's okay. I'm gonna go this way. Lastly, fellas are absolutely not dating women who are not naturally nurturing. I'm not telling you that you need to come and cook for me and do my laundry. That's not what I mean. Talking about the women who say things like, oh, why would I do X, Y, and Z if you're not doing X, Y, and Z for me? Whoa.
Yeah, that energy, immediate brush. I can't lie, immediate brush. As I said, it's very interesting in it, because again, from what you had the lover boy Lamar, right? But then at the same time, again, I am that lover boy for a lady who I believe deserves it, right? But then outside of that, not that I'm a trash guy outside of that, I'm very much like, I'm just not, the barrier to get into my life in that way is so high that if someone does pass that barrier and I believe in them, then I'm going to do like what I can. But if the barrier isn't met, it's like I'm indifferent. I can't lie. I'm very indifferent.
Oh, what I just heard is that you only do things under the condition that you get something.
Yeah, like stuff like that, indifferent. Like I'm out very quickly. Very quickly.
Return. It's not even genuine. If that's the case, I don't want it. As a man, there is absolutely nothing that you as a woman do or not do that's gonna make me jeopardize my masculine duties.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck where we at. I don't give a fuck how I'm feeling. I'm gonna open doors. I'm gonna pay for dates. I'm gonna protect you. That is my moral obligation to myself and to God. There's nothing you can do that's gonna make me sacrifice who I am as a man. I get to a place where I feel like you don't deserve that. I'd rather just leave than to sacrifice who I am as a man. One of the most attractive.
Yep, literally.
Thing in a woman is a woman who understands the power of her feminine energy. It takes a certain type.
You can see, bro's feeling that one. He's like, yo, like listen. So look at the facial expression.
Understands the power of her.
He's just. Do you know what it is? He's thinking right now. I believe he's thinking about like some of these masculine women that he's maybe spoken to. Right? He's just, that's why his face is like that, because he's like, you just don't understand the power of your feminine energy. Bring it back. I hear it.
Her feminine energy.
He's thinking, yo, I remember Shaniqua, man. Shaniqua had that masculine energy.
It takes a certain type of man to make sure that a woman stays in her masculine energy, but it's not
valid also. Highly valid. I agree with that.
my place to put you there. You should.
I agree with that as well. Now, see, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Trell drops too much bars. I'm telling you, tap in with Trell the Trainer. I like this guy, man. I like this guy.
Be there. If you're not there, you don't even need to be dating. Peace.
Say no more. That's about it. Boom. That's about it. I need to go sleep. Yeah, I need to wake up. It's what, like 11? It's 11:10. This is how dedicated we are. I was aiming to go sleep for 10. Right? Guess what? From like 10 to like 11, I'm locked in. I can't lie. I was doing some coding shit. That was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't expect to be doing coding today, but we were doing some coding stuff. Just making moves, and I actually can't even disclose too much about that one there. But yeah, just some strategies that we're working on. You know what I'm saying? Me and one of my guys. But anyways, yeah, now I need to actually go sleep. Plan is to wake up for 6 a.m. I'm going to the office tomorrow, so let's go. Yeah. Appreciate you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You've been tuning with Learning with Lamar, and we don't have an outro for this one, so we're just gonna stop it.